And we're live.
Do I need to say like we're gonna do senior night, or do I just need to start by saying our senior tonight is our senior tonight? Okay, ready? Welcome to our senior night. Tonight, our senior is Blake Duncan. She's the daughter of Mike and Donna Duncan. Her favorite Bible verse is whatever you do, work at it with all your heart as working for the Lord. Colossians 3:23. When asked how softball has influenced her life, she said, "Softball has been the best thing in my life for the longest time now. Softball can be such a stress, however, for me, it gets my mind off of everything. It's taken a lot of time and hard work, but it's all worth it in the end because I love to play the game. I've made so many new friends who also love the game that will be with me forever."
When asked how have your parents influenced or impacted your career with softball, she said, "Both my parents have influenced my life with softball greatly. Not only has my dad been my coach since I was 10, he has never given up on me and always wanted to make me better. My mom has always been my number one supporter throughout my many years of softball. She rarely misses any games. Also, my sister has been a great supporter. I'm so thankful for them and couldn't ask for better parents. I love you, Mom and Dad." I'm so thankful also to have my team and Coach Kelly to make my last high school season so great. Coach Kelly has not only taught me so much about the game, but also about life. He has worked so hard with us and made us better people and softball players. I'm so lucky to be able to play with a group of people who will always have a special bond and make my last home softball game so hard to live.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Tunica Academy as your Tunica Academy Lady Blue Devils square off today against the Eagles of Marvell, Arkansas, in last district game of the season. Starting lineup for Marvell. Leadoff, number 3, Gracie Fuller. Number 4, Kenley Swindle. Number 30, Carly Blush. Number 13, Dakota Purvis. Number 31, Gretchen Hall. Number 34, Kristen Smith. Number 20, Allie Warren. Number 2, Casey Harper. And number 11, Molly Kale. Now, the lineup for your Tunica Academy Lady Blue Devils. Leadoff and center fielder, Emery McKenzie. Number 11. Batting second, number 16, your second baseman, Peyton Brasher. In the circle, number 10, your pitcher, McKenna Wilson. Batting cleanup at third base, number 19, your senior, Blake Duncan. Batting fifth, number 13, the catcher, Morgan Rain. At sixth, shortstop, number 17, Brittany Harrison. Batting seventh, number 18, your left fielder, Caroline Berry. At first, number 22, Brandy Harrison. And batting ninth, number 21, the right fielder, Haley Goff. If you would like to play, I don't know, you have to lean across here.
Plug it in right here.
There you go, plug it into that. Now, we'd tell them to rise.
We don't have a flag.
We don't have a. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we didn't have it. Up to bat first for Marvell, center fielder number 3, Gracie Fuller. No, just turn it down.
You just want it up, cutting out the back. Gotcha.
In the box, ready for action. Here's the pitch from McKenna. Strike called, 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Fuller back in the box. That one's going to be dribbled back to Mack. The throw to first. In time, and that's one away. Up to bat next. Number 4, the third baseman, Kenley Swindle. That one's taken, popped up, run it, called for, and handled by the right fielder, number 21, Haley Goff. Up to bat next, number 30, Carly Blush, the catcher.
Yeah, you have to turn it as high because I got the mic level over here set so high.
Pitch misses outside, ball the call, 1-0 the count. Mike has her sign in the pitch. That one's taken, fouled, out of play. That's going to put a dent in the top of somebody's forerunner. 1-1 the count. One ball, one strike, and 2 outs. Called strike. The count goes to 12. 1-2 with 2 away here in the top of 1. That one's taken, fouled into the net. It's going to keep the count the same and keep her bat alive. That one's taken to short. Picked up, handled by Brittany. The throw to first. In time. And we're done with the top of 1. We'll be back for the home half in 60 seconds. Hang out and hang on. Back for the bottom of the first. Up to bat first for the Lady Blue Devils of Tunica. Going to be number 11, the center fielder, Amory McKenzie. First pitch, called strike, 0-1 the count. Back in the box. Warren has her sign. That one's taken. It's popped up into shallow center run it, but it's going to drop. So a leadoff single by McKenzie gets things started for Tunica. Now up to bat. Now to the plate, number 16, the second baseman, Peyton Brasher. Thank you. We're going to have to end up moving that closer. Here's the pitch to called strike, outside edge, 0-1. Brasher back in the box. Here's the pitch from Warren. Shows bunt. Sets it down. Strike called. The throw not in time as Emery steals second. Oh, 2 with a runner on 2. Ball misses outside. 1-2 the count.
Next year I could bring my computer and run my music through my computer. I don't need internet for the computer. I mean for the music.
Ball low in the dirt. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and a runner on 2 for Tunica here in the bottom of the first. Brasher pops that one up. It's run at, called for, and handled by the shortstop. And that's going to be 1 away. With 1 away to the plate now, number 10, the pitcher, McKenna Wilson.
We're getting a little feedback.
I'm going to adjust my gain. Here's the pitch from Warren. Misses outside. Ball called. 1-0 to count. And the pitch. Low in the dirt. 2-0. Mack ahead now in the count by 20. Called strike. Brings the count 21. Called strike. Outside. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 away. That one's taken, chopped off the toe of the bat, bobbled by the third baseman. The E5 puts a runner on and brings to the plate. Now at the plate, your senior, number 19, your third baseman, Blake Duncan. Runners at 1 and 2. Duncan at the dish. Pitch. Misses. Ball called. 1-0 to count. In the dirt. But blocked up by Blush. Runners advance. Three and 0 now the count to Duncan. 3-0 the count. Runners on second and third. That's 2 in scoring position. Called strike. Brings Blake to a true hitter's count. Back in the box. Here's the pitch to Blake. Called strike brings the count full. So 1 away and 2 on. Blake in the box. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And that's 2 away. With 2 outs and runners on second and third at the plate now, number 13, the catcher, Morgan Rain. Called strike, 0-1 the count. And the pitch misses low and inside. Ball the call. 1-1 the count. One ball, 1 strike, 2 on. Rain pops that one up. It's run at. It's called for. And it's dropped at center. That's going to plate 2. That one falls in the gap. Rain stands at 2. And Tunica is now up by 2. Courtesy runner for Rain at second is going to be number 24, Lily Thornton. Ball the call to number 17, Brittany Harrison. One 0 the count. Called strike, outside edge, brings the count 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 out, and runner on 2. So now the count's a dozen. Pitch misses inside, brings the count 2-2. Ball outside, the steal at third. Gets Lily, and we're done with the inning. We'll be back for the top of 2 in 60 seconds. Hang out and hang on. Back for the top of 2. Up to bat first for Marvell, Dakota Purvis. Oh, 1. That one's taken, popped up, but it falls foul. Brings the count 0-2. Pitch from Mack. That one's popped up and run at just out of the reach of the first baseman, Brandy Harrison. It's going to keep the count the same and keep Dakota's bat alive. There's the pitch. Swing and a miss. That's one away. We're one away to the plate now for Marvell. Number 31, Gretchen Hall. See, I don't know what I'm. There's something that's. He's got too much crap going on.
Karaoke echoes, but
Called strike, 0-2. Called strike, 0-2 the count.
reverb or something like that, maybe.
Pitch misses low. Ball called, 1-2. 1 ball, pair of strikes, and 1 out from Marvell. And that's 2 away as Matt gets that one looking. To the plate now, number 34, the first baseman, Kristen Smith. That one's popped up, foul, out of play into the backstop. 0-1. That one's taken line back, picked up by second, bobbled. The throw to first, not in time. So a E4 puts a runner on for Marvell.
Ready?
At the plate now, number 20, Allie Warren. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Ball misses outside, 1-1 to count.
There's your mom right there.
That one's taken, chopped towards short, picked up by Brandy Harrison. The throw to first in time, and we're done with the top of 2. We'll be back for the bottom of the frame in 60 seconds. Hang out and hang on. Here for the bottom of the second. Up to bat, number 17, shortstop, Brittany Harrison. First pitch to Brittany. Grounded back to the pitcher. Warren takes that to first in time. One pitch, one out. Now at the plate, number 18, Caroline Berry. First pitch called strike, 0-1 to count. That one's taken, dribbled. Bobbled by the pitcher, picked up the throw to first. In time. And that's another out. With two away now at the plate, number 22, your first baseman, Brandy Harrison. First pitch, ball. That one's going to be fouled away. 0-2 now the count. That one's taken, chopped foul. It's going to keep the count the same and keep her bat alive. Two outs, 0-2 count. That pitch misses outside. 1-2. One ball, two strikes, two outs, and Brandy fouls that one into the pole. Again, it's going to keep the count the same and keep her bat alive. 1-2. That one's taken, pulled to third, bobbled by the third baseman, the throw to first, in time. And we're done with the bottom of two. We'll be back for the top of three in 60 seconds. Hang out and hang on. Back here for the top of the third. Up to bat first for Marvell. Number 2, Casey Harper. Swing and a miss as she chases that one outside. 0-1 to count. That one's chopped foul. 0-2 to count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss in the dirt. Picked up and tagged. And that's one away. You ready? One away at the plate now. Number 11, Molly Hale. Molly Kale. Molly Kale. Molly Kale.
We got the Kale. We heard you correct.
Swing and a miss. And that's two away.
Whenever you're ready.
With two away, Marvell back to the top of the lineup with number 3, Gracie Fuller.
We'll get it. About the end of the game.
That one's taken, ripped foul down the third baseline into the dugout, 0-1.
Be ready next year, though. Maybe next year I'll get over my stage fright and I'll do it now.
One strike, 2 outs, and Fuller at the plate. Swing and a miss. She chases that one high, 0-2. Pitch outside, ball called, 1-2 the count. Two balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Called strike. And we're done with the top of 3. We'll be back for the bottom of the frame in 60 seconds. Hang out and hang on. Up to bat first for Tunica here in the bottom of the 3rd. Number 21, the right fielder, Haley Goff. Shows bunt, leaves it hanging, 0-1 the count. Called strike, brings the count 0-2. 2 strikes to the leadoff batter. Ball outside, brings the count 1-2. That one's popped up, run at, but it falls foul as it rolls out. That last pitch from Warren at 47 miles an hour. It's going to back Haley up, keep the count the same, and keep her bat alive. Swing and a miss. That's one away. Back to the top of the order for Tunica. At the plate, number 11, Emery McKenzie. That one's going to be grounded. Gets through the gap. Solid single for Emery McKenzie. Gets things going for Tunica here in the bottom of the third. At the plate now. Now at the plate, number 16, Peyton Brasher. Now, Peyton popped out to shortstop her last at bat. Watches the pitch from Warren, ball the call, 1-0. Warren's been pretty consistent in the high 40s. The attempted pickoff at first, not going to happen as McKenzie bails back. And so Brasher now at the plate, ahead in the count, 2-0. Make that 3-0 the count. Three balls, no strikes. Called strike inside. Again, the attempted pickoff at first, not in time. 31 to count. Here's the pitch. Called strike, brings the count full. That one's taken, chopped over the pitcher's head, picked up, the throw to second, not in time. And an infield single for Brasher. Now at the plate, number 10, McKenna Wilson. Runners on first and second, one out. Mack with her turn at the dish. Pitch outside, ball called. 1-0 the count. Swing and a miss. Brings the count even, 1-1. Swing and a miss brings the count 1-2. So one ball and a pair of strikes with one out and the runners on first and second. Ball called, 2-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Mack takes it, pops that one up. It's runette called for and just out of reach. It's going to back her up and let her try that one again. It's going to keep the count the same and keep her bat alive. Here's the pitch. Mack takes it, launches that one to deep right. It's going, it's going. Oh, it drops right at the foot of the fence. As we have to hold runners while we waited on that one to fall. But an RBI double by Mack extends the lead. Now at the plate, your senior, number 19, your third baseman, Blake Duncan.
Seemed to be better, didn't it?
Runners on second and third, one out, and Duncan at the dish. First pitch outside, ball called, counts a dime. Called strike, brings the count 1-1.
He likes that break from the outside corner. Steps up to the plate. Rip.
Ball called as that one falls off the outside edge. 21 now the count. First pitch of the evening to break 50 for Warren. That one's taken, chopped in the gap. It's going to be thrown in, so runners on the corners and an RBI single by Duncan. Now at the plate, number 13, your catcher, Morgan Rame. Runners at the corners, one out. Morgan Rame at the plate. Here's the pitch. Called strike. Nobody covers for the steal. And Duncan gets two bases on that one. Ball called, 1-1 to count. That one's pulled foul down the third baseline, brings the count 1-2. Here's the pitch to Rame. Misses outside, ball called, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out and 1 on. Rame at the plate. That one's taken off the toe, pulled foul down the first baseline. It's going to keep the count the same and keep her bat alive. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one's taken, a shot ripped to left. So Rame stands at 1, an RBI single by Rame. So a runner on 1, 1 out. Tunica extends its lead to a nickel. And now at the plate. Number 17, Brittany Harrison. Harrison tries to set down the bunt, but it falls foul in favor of Marvell. 0-1. One strike, 1 out, 1 on. Harrison lays down the bunt, picked up the throw, not in time.
Good bunt, good job.
Now at the plate for Tunica, number 18, your left fielder, Caroline Berry. Time's been called.
Need the jeopardy music now. Changing pitchers.
And that way we're set for you. Back here for the bottom of the third at the plate, number 18, Caroline Berry, watches the first pitch, called strike, 0-1 to count. Here's the pitch from Warren. That one's taken, popped up by Berry, run it, called for, and handled by the pitcher, Warren. That's going to be 2 away. The 2 away, now at the plate for Tunica, number 22, your first baseman, Brandy Harrison.
We getting it.
First pitch outside, called strike. 0-1 to count. That one just caught the outside edge. That one taken, popped up foul, out of play, into the concession stand. Going to bring the count 0-2. Two strikes, 2 outs, and 2 on. As Brandy doesn't bite on that pitch. Ball called, and the count's 12. That one's taken, fair ball down the left field as that one's going to dump into the corner. Plate umpire called that one foul. We're going to back it up and let her try that again. Plate umpire calls that hit foul, backs her up, keeps the count the same. This one she chops off. It's going to get past the third baseman. Picked up by the shortstop. Unable to do anything with it. Loads the bases. Now at the plate, number 21, the right fielder, Haley Goff. First pitch hits the backstop. Amelia Middleton coming home. Ball called. Pass ball gets past the blush behind the plate. Amelia Middleton scores from third, and runners advance 60 feet. Called strike right back.
Come on, Haley.
1-1 to count. One ball, one strike. One and two the count.
We need you, Haley.
1-2 with 2 outs and runners at second and third. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And we're done with the bottom of the third. We'll be back for the top of the fourth in 60 seconds. Hang out and hang on. Here for the start of the fourth. Up to bat first for Marvell. Number 4, third baseman, Kenley Swindle. That one's taken off the end of the bat, picked up by Brasher at second. The throw to Brandy at first in time. That's one away. One pitch, one out. At the plate now, the catcher, number 30, Carly Blush. That one's taken, popped up, run it, called for, but just out of the reach of Tunica. 0-1 the count. One strike and one out here in the top of 4. Pitch misses at outside edge. 1-1 to count. That one's taken, line foul down the third base line. One and two. One ball, pair of strikes, and one out to the catcher, Blush. She takes that one and pops it up. It's run at, it's called for, and it's caught by the center fielder, Anne-Marie McKenzie. Now at the plate for Marvell. It's going to be number 12, Dakota Purvis. First pitch from Matt, misses inside, ball called, 1-0 to count.
Good pitch, Ken.
Two and 0. That one's taken, chopped over the mitt. Chopped over the mid of McKenna, falls in the gap between Brittany and Brasher, and it's picked up by McKenzie at center. Now up, the left fielder, number 31, Gretchen Hall. Runner on one, 2 away, and Gretchen Hall at the plate. First pitch to Mac, chopped towards Brandy Harrison at first, picks it up, nonchalant as she touches the bag, and we're done with the top of 4. We'll be back for the home half in 60 seconds. Hang out and hang on. Here for the bottom of the fourth. Up to bat first for Tunica. Your center fielder, number 11, Emery McKenzie. First pitch to Emery, called strike. 0-1 the count. Now Emery singled to center field, grounded to center fielder last 2 at bats, both of them singles. 0-1 the count here as she sets down the bunt, running towards first and beats the throw as no one covers. The ball sails off the mitt of the second baseman into right field, and McKenzie's going to go ahead and take 2 on that one. Now at the plate, your second baseman, number 16, Peyton Brasher. That one's chopped off the toe of the bat to third, the throw to first. An error on the first baseman. An error on the part of the first baseman. Now at the plate, your pitcher, number 10, McKenna Wilson. So, 1 away, runner on 1, and max count is a dime. Pitch misses high and outside, 2-0 the count. Here's the pitch from Warren. Again outside. 3-0. Mack ahead now in the count, 3-0 with a runner on 1. Swing and a miss. 31 the count. That one's taken off the toe of the bat. Foul down the third base line. Count's full. 1 out and 1 on. The pitch to Mack. Misses outside. She takes that 60-foot trip to first. That gift that keeps on giving. The runners at first and second. To the plate now for Tunica. Number 19, your senior, Blake Duncan. Emergency running is first pitch to Blake. Falls off the outside edge. 1-0 the count. One ball, one out, and runners on 1 and 2. Duncan lines that one in the gap. Hard to center. Gets under the mitt. That's going to plate 1. And runners on the corners. On a hard hit single by Blake Duncan. With runners on the corners, now at the plate, your catcher, number 13, Morgan Rain. Here's the pitch from Warren. Misses high and outside. Ball the call. 1-0 the count. Back in the box. Here's the pitch again outside. Rame now ahead in the count 2-0. And the pitch. That one's taken. Ripped to left. An RBI single for Rame. Helps extend the Tunica lead to 9. With runners at 1 and 2. Now at the plate, number 17, Brittany Harrison. That one's taken, dribbled back to the pitch, the throw to third on the fielder's choice. And that's 2 away. Now at the plate, number 18, your left fielder, Caroline Berry. Swing and a miss on that one. 0-1 the count. So, 2 outs with a pair on. 0-1 the count. That one's taken. Chop foul down the third baseline. Going to bring the count 0-2. Berry back in the box. Here's the pitch. That one's taken. Ripped fair down the third baseline. That's going to plate Middleton and hold runners at 1 and 2.
Good job, big dog.
So a line drive single by Berry. Now at the plate, number 22, your first baseman, Brandy Harrison. That one's taken, popped up, is going to drop in the gap right behind the pitcher and load the bases. With bases loaded and 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Pinch hitting for number 21, Haley Goff, will be number 00, Olivia Wilson.
Come on, Olivia.
Ball misses. 1-0 to count with runners low. Bases loaded. Olivia takes that one off toe of the bat. Picked up by third to throw to first. In time. And we're done with the bottom of 4. We'll be back for the top of the 5th in 60 seconds. Hang out and hang on. Back here for the top of the 5th. Up to bat first for Marvell. Number 34, the first baseman, Kristen Smith. Taken, drilled in the gap. It's going to be picked up by the center fielder. Thrown in to hold Smith at 1 in a leadoff single. Now at the plate. Number 20, the pitcher, Allie Ward. 1 on. Warren watches the first pitch. Called strike, 0-1 to count. That one's taken. Popped up foul, out of play. Oh and 2. Again, that one's taken, popped up foul, out of play. It's going to keep the count the same and keep her bat alive. Top of 5, 0-2 count. And the pitch from Mack. High and outside. Counts a dozen. Again, that pitch misses. 2-2 now to count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And at the plate, number 20, Warren. Bites on that last one, swing and a miss. Gets one away for Tunica. Now at the plate, number 2, the second baseman, Casey Harper. Swing and a miss. 0-1 to count. Swing and a miss. 0-2. And the pitch from Mack. Called strike. And that's 2 away. With 2 gone here in the top of the 5th, up to bat for Marvell, the right fielder, number 11, Molly Kale. Swing and a miss. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Senior night, last regular season game here at Tunica Academy, your Lady Blue Devils pull off the win against the Eagles by a score of 10-0. Make sure you tune in this coming weekend as we travel to the sports complex here in Tunica for the North Half Championship game.